Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige and today I want to talk to you about tips on how to manage a chronic illness. If you haven't seen my first video, I talk about my chronic illness. I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and you can go ahead and check that video out. I will try to link it here or in the description box. Managing a chronic illness can be extremely difficult, especially when you don't have a lot of support or people around you who know a lot about your illness. And to know that I'm not a doctor and that these are just tips on what has worked for me. I know that it's been a crazy year of trial and error, trying to figure out how to manage my symptoms. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna let you guys know a couple of tips on how I manage my chronic illness. The first thing that I want to talk to you about today is prevention. It is very, very important to practice prevention even when you are feeling completely fine or your best, because if you stop completing your preventative measures, then the symptoms are going to come back and it's just going to be a mess. So my first tip for preventing symptoms is to stay ahead of your medication, stay on your medication, do not miss a dose. If you miss one dose of certain medications, it can throw you off and start you back to the beginning, and it can be a real struggle. So I actually want to talk about an app that I have in my phone. The app that I use is called MediSafe, and it's pretty cool because you can put all of your supplements or pills into the app and say which time you want to take them at, and it will send you reminders until you mark in the app that you took the medication. So I really like that, and I really like this pill case that I got on Amazon. I will link it in the description box, but it has all the days of the week, and you pull out whichever day you're on, and it has a morning and a night side. It's really nice to stay organized. I usually try to fill this once a week, every day, like the same day every week, so that I stay on a schedule. And yeah, that's how I keep track of my medication. The next thing that you can do to prevent symptoms of a chronic illness is stay active or do your exercises. Exercising for me has changed a lot in the past year. I am basically doing physical therapy exercises as my exercise, and I used to think that that was not considered exercise and that it was just physical therapy, but here I am. Physical therapy is very hard for me now, and they really do challenge me. I also try to go on 5-minute walks around my neighborhood with my dog, and yeah, that's how I stay active. I actually filmed myself doing my exercises this morning, so I'm gonna put a little video in here of me doing my exercises so you can see what a low impact exercise routine looks like. A suggestion that I have for people with EDS or other chronic illnesses, but especially if you have hypermobile EDS, check out Jeanie. I will link her here or in the description box. She is amazing. She has amazing videos for people with limited movement or hypermobile movement, so please check her out if you have EDS or a chronic illness and you're looking for a new exercise program. One of the last things that I want to talk about in prevention is TENS units. These are the TENS units that I have. This one has wires and this one does not. It's Bluetooth. I like to use this one on my stomach to engage my muscles in my abs, and this one on my legs or my shoulders. The next thing that I want to talk about is planning. Planning when you have a chronic illness can be especially hard, and it's very easy to get disappointed when plans get canceled or you have to move something around. But staying flexible and being okay with things changing is important, and that has been a real struggle for me because I love time management. That's my thing, and I've had to be okay with things getting canceled and moving things around because I don't have the energy or just something comes up with my health. So yeah, stay flexible. That's very important. But also stay planned, stay organized, because that's important as well. This is my planner, It is an Erin Condren planner. It's my favorite. This one is the academic planner, so there's actually a place to put your school schedule and all of your due dates for your papers. But it really helps me stay organized. Here's what like a week looks like for me. It's empty, obviously, because I showed you March, but yeah, so this is my planner. When you do have plans, it's important to bring with you what you need. Do not feel awkward to have a big bag of stuff if it's just for the day. I know I overpack anytime I go anywhere because I need to have the things that I need. I need to have them, and I come with extra baggage. I am high maintenance in that way. Bring with you what you need and do not feel weird about it. Something else I wanted to share with you is another pill case. This is what I take with me on the go. I really like it. It has 4 different compartments for your pills, and it's pretty small, fits right in my purse. And yeah, this is how I take my medication with me. The last thing that has to do with planning is goal setting. And goal setting can be very hard when you don't know what your next month looks like. You don't know how you're going to feel a month from today. It's really hard to set goals for yourself. That's why it's important to make short-term goals and long-term goals and even medium-term goals. You can't get everything done all at once. That's not the reality, and accepting that can be very, very difficult. But when I first came into my specialist's office, he asked me if I had a recliner, and I said, no, I don't. And he said, well, that's a long-term goal for you. And that's when it clicked. Okay, so there's things that I can't get done right now, and there's things that I'm gonna have to work towards in the future, if that makes sense. And goals can be as small as making your bed every morning. Goal setting does not have to be a big thing like I'm gonna be able to drive again by this date. Chronic illnesses just don't work that way. My next topic is walking aids and wheelchairs. My advice is use them when you need them. And I have to bring this up. There is this ableist view in society that if you are in a wheelchair, you are constricted to that wheelchair and you can't get up. You're not allowed to walk if you're in a wheelchair. If you're using crutches one day and you don't have them the next day, she was faking it. And that's not how chronic illnesses work either. I do use forearm crutches. I'm going to show you. These are my forearm crutches. I only use them when I need them or if I'm going on a really long walk. I don't need them every day. But if there's a day that my hips are bugging me and this could save me from being in pain tomorrow, I'm going to use them. And if someone has a problem with that, then they need to reevaluate themselves, because I should not feel embarrassed to need to have to use a wheelchair or a walker. It's wrong. Leave people alone, okay? Leave them alone. Let them do their thing. If they want to use crutches for one day of the week, let them do that, and mind your business. Keep it moving. My next tips for you are a little bit more random, but I think you'll really enjoy some of these things that I'm going to show you today. The first thing is massage. So if I'm having a bad day, this is the guy that I grab. So you just plug it in and put it on your neck. It has little slings for your arm, and you can just hold it in all different positions on your back. It feels really good. It has like 3 balls on each side that rotate. I don't know how well you can see it, but I will link this in the description box as well. Another massage tool that I use is this. It's a knob. I'm not sure what this is called. It might be a thumb saver or a knob, but I'll try to find this and link it as well. If you have a knot, you just use it like you would a thumb to massage yourself, but this kind of saves your thumb from having to do all the work. So yeah. The next tip might seem obvious, but it's braces. A lot of people wear braces. This isn't just for chronic illnesses, but I do want to advise that you don't wear braces if you don't absolutely need to, because it can weaken your muscles and then you will rely on that brace, and that's not good. My most used braces are my neck brace. I only use this in the car or if I'm having an extremely bad day with my neck. Car rides are really hard for me, and this helps stabilize my neck for the ride. So that's when I use that. And this is my SI belt. You just strap it around you, and then it's kind of dirty. And then pull these straps. I wear this most often when I'm walking or if I'm going to cheer practice. I coach a cheer team. You can check our videos out on my channel. But yeah, when I'm coaching cheer or I'm going for a walk, this is what I wear. It really supports my SI belt, my SI joints. This is my basket of braces. I also recommend heated blankets and weighted blankets. I have both and I alternate depending on my mood. If I'm super cold, I'll use the heated blanket, but if I'm not as cold and I just want some weight on me, I'll use the weighted blanket. I also have these wedges. They're sleeping wedges. So this one's shaped like this. Your head goes up here. And this one's for the legs. Your knees go over it here. And I really like to sit on the wedges while I do homework or while I'm watching TV in bed. I don't sleep on them, but you can. I have before. It's pretty comfortable, so I'll link those as well. They are Lazen wood. I think that's how you say it. The last tip that I wanted to share with you guys today is to buy yourself cabin socks. These are my favorite socks in the whole world. They're the only socks that will keep my feet cold. I have very, very cold feet all the time, and these are, I get them at Dick's, but I'm sure you can find them online too. They're just really thick, cozy socks, and they come in all different colors and patterns. I have so many pairs of them, probably like 20, but you can never have enough. Go get yourself some cabin socks if you don't have them. My last tip is to ask for help when you need it. This has been a struggle for me. I am good at communicating what I need physically, like, hey, can you go fill this water bottle for me? But it's harder for me to communicate what I need emotionally from people and how they can support me. And being more vocal about that lately has improved the relationships around me and my own mental health. So ask for help when you need it, and if someone's not listening to you, sit them down and tell them how you feel, because chances are they're not doing it intentionally, especially if it's a loved one or someone who's taking care of you. So yeah, ask for help when you need it. That's my last tip for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment about what you would like to see next, or if you have any other tips for me on how I can manage my chronic illness. I love learning how to better manage my chronic illness because it makes me feel better. So please bring on the tips in the comment section. I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.